Hey, everybody, and welcome to our first ever Nonsense Zone birthday special, spectacular, or whatever we want to call it.
Spectacular.
Oh, I have one last thing to throw up here. Boom.
Ho!
Hey.
Hey!
Trying to keep Len in the dark on the birthday surprise. I'm sure he was well aware of what was happening, but
The music kind of gave it away.
well, no, up until that point.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that you shared a birthday with Andre the Giant and Ho Chi Minh?
Ho Chi Minh.
Ho Chi Minh. Yeah.
You know, Andre the Giant was known to drink like 90-some beers in a setting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you needed like a full keg of beer to drink to get drunk.
Yeah, it's that big fat ass, you bet.
So I just like to start the show by saying happy birthday, Len, or as I like to say, happy anniversary of the last time your face touched your mother's vagina.
Happy birthday to you, Andy.
That's a perfect reenactment.
Mhm.
Thank you, Len. Thank you.
Yours is tomorrow. Yours is before mine.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm May 16th. He's May 19th. And I'd like to actually start off by saying, as much as we love our Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music, listeners, if you're listening on one of those platforms, you're better off switching over to YouTube right now because we have some visual stuff throughout most of the show.
Mhm.
So, including our opening, which we had some visual gags in that. And then I always end the show after we go off the air, after Len and I disappear from the screen. I usually throw a modest little joke up there on the screen at the end. So we are really a visual show. So
I know myself included. I look forward to the little do-to-dos at the end.
oh, thank you. Thank you. Those actually, I put more thought into those than I do the show. And it's just like, I'll sit there while I'm editing because the editing and uploading and everything takes 2-3 hours sometimes. And I'm like, what could I put at the
It's
end?
always a nice surprise.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. That makes
And I
me
have a
feel good.
light. I have one light above my head. I believe flickers every now and again.
I think Len looks a little bit like a ghost in this.
Yeah.
Huh?
Molly, it's amazing. You take the love with you. Sorry. Patrick Swayze.
Oh, my love.
Picture me molding a big banana out of the clay.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And we're not going to talk about this, but I just did see this morning that Roadhouse 2 is happening.
Like Roadhouse 2 of 2, like the sequel
the sequel of the most recent Roadhouse movie, not the garbage Roadhouse 2 that happened like 25 years ago. That
for what it was, they can't hurt it.
Also,
I'm saying that in a good way, really.
Len and I, and again, we're not going to talk movies, I promise. But Len and I had a brief discussion about a bit of news that I got a couple weeks ago that Happy Gilmore 2 is happening.
Yeah.
Woo. And I'm skeptical. I love Happy Gilmore so much.
Those are big shoes to fill.
I don't know how this can do anything but hurt the legacy of Happy Gilmore, but hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully.
I'm very skeptic, but hopeful at the same time for the same reason.
Same, yeah.
Same reason. You filthy fuck. I had fun last Saturday on the Schnozcast.
I was just going to bring that up. Yeah, Schnozcast. Thank you to the Schnozcast for welcoming us onto your show. Mm-hmm. It was a blast.
Yeah, it was fun.
Len was his normal hilarious self, and we had a good time. And anytime I go on another show, if we end up both going on another show, or if Len goes on another show, it's always awesome when like I view it. If we have guests, we will have guests at some point, but wow, I can't talk. I'm frightened, Len. I'm frightened. We're inviting people. It's a scary, dank basement into our home, and so I would treat them with that kind of politeness and whatnot. And they did the same, except I was told there would be ravioli.
You did ravioli.
Shit. fucking no ravioli. What kind of host has you over and doesn't offer you some tasty ravioli?
I blame Bob.
Fucking Bob.
Even though
Lack of ravioli.
Yeah, we had matching blue shirts, anyways.
That's true. That is true. That was great. And but yeah, hopefully we can even if we're just like on their show for a few minutes every now and then, maybe they're on our show like as part of a bit. Just some back and forth. Be great to continue this budding team up, and we'll never hear from them again.
Yeah,
never.
Nope.
So also I've been listening to a couple podcasts. Well, just basically the Schnozzcast. It's been a busy week, and a podcast called the Let's Be Friends podcast, which I saw the name Let's Be Friends, and I mean I have Len, and that's it. And so I said, friend, no friend, no friend,
no
friend.
Mm-hmm. Remember the show Friends? There was Friends.
Yes.
They all ended up banging each other until the show got boring, and then they quit.
Pretty much, yeah. That's kind of how it went. But that's a fun show. Yes.
What do you got in store for this fine show?
It's the birthday special.
Oh, happy birthday, Andy!
Happy birthday! And I got a message for you.
Oh,
hold on. Wait. I'm gonna get rid of this one. There's going to be a lot of screen sharing, so bear with me on this. You got to get to the right spot. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Here's a birthday message, Len.
Happy birthday, Len. 47's pretty old for an old reprobate like you.
Oh, thanks, Jack. But I'm
God.
37.
37. See, I had it wrong.
Thanks, Jack. It was nice to see your smiling face. Hope we can meet in person someday.
Our number one fan.
Yep, it is.
With a large penis.
He's got a huge cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yes. Anytime I see Jack, it's a good time. Yeah, I definitely a good guy. Was sent out a little, hey, he first one to respond. Got a few more of those. Two of them genuine celebrities. Pretty excited.
Do they have big penises?
I'm guessing yes. I'm guessing yes. I have a feeling. Probably.
I mean, with a name like Jack, you'd almost have to have a big penis.
That's true. That is true. So, so I have a few birthday messages throughout the day because this is Len's birthday spectacular.
What
because
about
I can't really.
Your birthday comes before mine.
My birthday. Not a big fan of my birthday.
And do you have children?
One and one on the way. 1.5, I guess that would be.
You got to get into the birthday. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the birthday thing. I just kind of like, yeah. Anyways, ready?
So, yeah. So we'll do it. I have this presentation that I made for Len to celebrate his birthday. And granted, I'll let them talk for themselves, but we're going to do a few slides and then maybe go to another birthday greeting. Just kind of break it up a little bit.
Yeah. So, clothing's optional.
Clothing is always optional on the Nonsense Zone. Neither one of us are wearing pants right now.
Not a stitch of clothing from the waist down.
So, so here we are. Happy birthday, Len. Some action photos from the last year.
I can just imagine.
So here's Len's birthday. So I gotta say, this is the only picture I have of Len. The resolution is blurry, so I mean it is rough.
Look at that. For some reason, the hat.
It's he's got like a party hat on top of a baseball cap.
I look like I'm at the book suppository.
The other thing I notice is look at those hands. Look at those mitts.
Yeah,
aren't they like just big, pale
ballpark hot dog? Something like that.
You look like my proctologist.
Oh, it looks like I'm at the proctologist.
So this is Len
Ooh.
getting ready to celebrate his
Oh.
birthday.
Man, look at that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
He's ready for a here's Len showing off his juggling and unicycle skills.
Oh man, look at that. Was
Yeah.
it 4? Gonna be 4 in the air.
Yeah, I mean that's talent.
I have a unicycle in the barn.
I remember you talking about that.
Mhm.
I would love to see you on it someday.
I'd have to blare the Mexican hat dance and crank it up.
Yeah. Yes,
I
that's
always
fun.
fancied myself to taking on a pizza delivery boy job part time and deliver them on my unicycle.
Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, look at that. I got this pen.
I'm out with you.
I've had this pen for years. I didn't realize that it had different colors in it.
Hey, bada boom, bada bing.
Hey,
Oh,
it's my birthday. I
happy
just
birthday,
found out
Andy.
that my fancy pen is even fancier than I knew.
I hate to disappoint you and give away the secret, but I got you some Armor All wipes.
Oh,
I did it.
I touched, man, touched.
And I don't know why, but this is out in my garage. I just noticed that. I'm like, I guess it's handy if I need it.
Well, you're the champ.
Oh.
Even in retirement. I mean,
every room you go in, you got to have something slick.
that's right. For years, Len claimed. Are you already saying? Len was the Yankin champ when it came to. It's a wonder. I mean, we're both going blind.
I should be able to see through brick buildings.
No,
wait,
it'd be
that'd
the
be the
opposite.
opposite.
It'd be opposite of that.
I'm blind as a bat. In fact, I'm staring at a wall right now, and the computer's over there.
We aren't even recording. A little crazy too.
Andy.
What?
Ah.
Hey, so Len got to meet one of his
man.
idols, Frank Stallone.
Frank Stallone. I think I was under the impression he was going in for a kiss right there. Look at Frank Stallone.
Couldn't meet Sly, but
No, he was too good that day.
Yep, but we got Frank. You know.
Look at Frank. You know what? He's got the same bloodline. He was Crambo.
He was an actual boxer.
Yeah, he was a boxer and a singer. Remember his tunes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he sang on Rocky too. He was one of the gang around the burn barrel.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, hey yo, you want to come share, Adrian? Hey yo, do a little swinging tonight.
Hey Frank,
Hey Frank, come on up.
you want some of this?
Put another log on the fire, huh? Sick.
So
Woo, cutting through the wind.
oh yeah.
Woo, man, is that the Radian?
That was oh yeah. No.
Yamaha.
Yeah. You
Dude,
wish. I
Picture
mean
that right there going whipping down through like New York City on a busy afternoon.
it's actually a screen capture from one of the Mission Impossible movies.
Oh man, that was an impossible mission.
If there was room, I could have put me peeking over your shoulder and we could have reenacted the
Hawk.
The Hawk.
Well,
Yeah.
man, you were right behind me, but you're for aerodynamics.
Right. That's me under the flap of the flapping coat in the background.
That's living right there. Tool. It's got two brake reservoirs on that bike. That thing must be.
Well, you can see it's right here. It's a BMW, I believe.
Yep. Yeah.
Motorcycle,
Nothing but the
yeah.
best for me.
That's right. Yeah.
Nothing but the best.
Yes.
Ready? Yes.
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 Yes. We'll do one more slide and then we can do another birthday message.
Oh man.
I think. Hey,
fuck
Len,
yeah!
this was the year that Len took fitness into his own hands and got serious about it. And
Dude, that only took me like 2 months.
that's impressive. That
Yeah.
is what cutting out alcohol will do for you.
Yeah. Out the booze and oh man, check that shit out.
Mm.
Andy,
Yeah.
eat your heart out. Happy birthday to you, Andy.
Mm.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, I thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Ah.
So I
I
have
feel
this
like
other.
that- I feel like a heel. I didn't have any way to download any birthday wishes, Andy. I'm gonna have to use this now on you. Oh, look at this. I accidentally put way too much on my hands. Hey, big guy. Come on over.
You didn't know you liked hot dogs, so you tried one. So
Oh, remember Mr. Miyagi used to give a... That's because he had way too much lotion on his hand.
that's what it was.
Danielson.
He healed Danielson.
He did. Oh, the magical hands. It was Danielson's birthday.
Mr. Aggie, I'm making more lotion.
Making more.
Yes.
Make old men hurt feeling.
That's how Mr. Sato got angry about it.
Miyagi! Come out!
Coward!
He was a coward.
He was.
Until he picked up the lotion.
He picked up the lotion.
He was a coward.
Here we go with here we go with another birthday wish.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, happy birthday there, you big old Mexican stud. If I was there, I'd give you a big old hug and maybe a good old nip. But I'm not, so I just want to say I hope your birthday is refreshing, just like you. Later, stud.
RB. I haven't seen his little face in so long.
Love RB.
Gotta say it was a good laugh, but kind of spiked me a little emotional there. It was nice to see him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He enthusiastically accepted my invitation to send you a birthday well wishes.
RB, would you spray painted your beard white? Thank you, RB. Thank you. It was so nice to. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice to see our. I can't believe he dyed his hair.
He might have. He did. He did.
For me,
I think he wants to go for that regal, mature look. You know,
it's summertime, you idiot. Shave it off. He's just waiting for the chicken, the Italian chicken sandwich to come back at Burger King before he shaves. Well, I guess that's our joke.
There's the egg and cheese, meat and cheese, an egg.
That's what I want that's what I'm going to have for my birthday.
Actually, I'll give you a full screen and you can just go at it, right?
Oh. Hey, turn it off, you idiot. I want my privacy.
You're a celebrity now, Len. There's no privacy.
Yeah, I tell you what. Do you want to know what happened to me today?
I do want to know.
So the going gag is my parents and my brother my sister live just up the road. So we always kind of come up. I'll make it quick.
No, you don't have to make it quick.
We live on a side road, but it's a busy side road, like to the point where the mailbox is across the road. And we always joke, as soon as you're halfway down the driveway, here comes a car. You have to wait for a car to check your mail. And it's like, we're not on Route 11 here. We're on. Anyways, today I had my phone in my pocket, talking to my brother on speakerphone. Mailman came by. I was like, well, I'm right out here. I'll go check the mail. So I'm halfway across the driveway, and I'm thinking, probably be a car coming. There's this old coot walking this feller with some Breaker 19 headphones on, and I seized up.
It'll come back.
Oh, no, Andy.
Hold on. All right. That made it worse. All right. It'll come back.
Yeah. So anyways, it's been a while since this happened.
It has. Did you reboot your computer?
I did, yeah.
All right.
So are you seized up too, or just me?
No, just you.
See, both of us are seized up on my end.
Oh.
So anyways, I could continue the story. It's up to you. I could hear you.
All right. Well, let's roll for now.
All right. So anyways, yeah, I get halfway across the driveway. I look, and here comes this old coot. And I'm thinking, how awkward is that? I mean, we're in like talking distance away, and we're meeting each other, we're at the same pace where I would have got to the road as he crossed my path. It made it awkward, Andy.
Mm.
And then I was on the speakerphone, so he thought I was talking to him. And as he started going by a few steps, I was talking to my brother, and he takes his headphones off and gives a, "Pardon me?" I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Look, fella, it's bad enough I gotta wait for the traffic to go by, but this is ridiculous. Never again."
Never.
Yeah, I wonder. So am I seized up on your screen?
You just came back. The screen went completely dark. Now you're back, but you're still seized up.
I wonder if I could. Come on.
Oh, and
Oh, are we on?
back. Yeah, yeah. And of course, it wouldn't be a birthday special without technical difficulties.
That was for your birthday, Andy.
Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you.
What else could I give you here?
What you're gonna do with that lotion? That's more than enough.
That's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
I don't have the coach behind me now, but I feel out of place.
I understand.
Well, you take off for I told my boring story about running into some weird old coot.
I was hoping that you were going to tell me that you were going to tickle the mailman.
One of these days he's got to get it.
Against his will. You were going to.
I got a package for you.
Oh, let's see. We got a.
Hey,
Hey, this is where we left off.
Hey.
Mm.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Those are the glory days. Glory days.
And
Yay! Hey now.
So
that's more realistic.
Len in his element.
Oh man, look at the look on my face. Is my finger inside the toilet paper roll?
Yes, it does. It does appear to be the case. Yeah,
Andy. Now that's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, how embarrassing! You don't put your finger in there.
If you're holding the roll,
look, there's no underwear. I told you I started wearing boxers.
Yeah, but just a few years ago.
That must be an old picture.
Yeah, it's an old picture.
There's no underpants, that sick son of a bitch. Get your finger out of there, you fool.
You don't know where that finger's been.
Ah. You know what's going
to... There's the barbecue pit. So actually, funny enough, I didn't really even do this picture. I took the picture that I have of you, which is blurry, and I captured it from our show. And I put it in AI, and I just wrote, make it put the subject of the picture at a barbecue pit. And this is what came out.
Oh, look at that, guys. It could be chicken. It could be fish. Either way, look at my face.
Len's barbecue pit.
That's home cooking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're one silly son of a bitch. No leftovers. He's back.
He's back.
I miss Pee Wee Herman. That's not Pee Wee Herman either, but I miss him.
As long as you miss him, that's. I can't find anything.
Oh, you want to hear something else that was kind of funny?
I would love to, Len.
Yeah, Snibble probably. Well, Snibble, I don't know. I had a friend reach out and asked if we'd do maybe just to let us know that the Herman's having a Memorial Day parade, like if we want to put a couple cars in or something. Because our friend's going to do like a horse ride or something like that. And I was like, I thought about maybe taking the ride down, but I was thinking I'd have to ask. But if I remember correctly, that parade lasts like 5 minutes.
It's a pretty quick parade. Yeah.
I'm not so sure there might be like 3 people out on the sidewalk. I'd have to ask Snebble because he's probably done it many times. But I was like, I don't know. That's a with the old car, it'd be like a 40-minute ride down, 40-minute. Not that I mind. I love driving it and all, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there are any bands. I think it's the fire department, maybe 2 fire departments.
I'll bring this and I'll make it a party. Oh, what else you got there?
You do that on the float. Yeah, do that right on the float.
Ah,
Hey,
hey!
there's Lenny on an old timey bicycle. Yes.
Oh man, I'm having a hell of a time.
You had a jam packed last year. You know.
Oh, dude. That was in San Francisco, wasn't it?
I think it might have been. It's very possible.
Remember the opening of Full House? That was me.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
They cut it out. They got the convertible going over the bridge, but that's the original right there.
That's beautiful.
Whatever happened to the favorite? Sorry,
Well, let's see what it's.
I'm having fun there.
You remember you met Jesus?
Yes, he was kind of a stale fella.
Really?
Yeah, but he was gassy. See how his robe's open on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
That's for fresh air.
Oh, it makes
Yeah.
sense. It does make sense. You were taking it in.
Oh, there's somebody in the driveway.
Oh, we might have an unscheduled guest.
Remember, Mr. Rogers used to meet his guests. I'll have to do the same.
With the floss in your take your shirt off and floss with it.
Hello, neighbor. He's leaving.
Oh, I was gonna say, would you like? I could put you full screen and you can entertain.
Andy,
us.
why you put pepper in my food?
That was you. That was
Oh.
Lenny.
Oh.
Why you put?
I dubbed your name in it.
Hey, there's a historic picture.
Oh, I didn't see me at first. I'm on the shower. Look at Abe Lincoln is. He's had none of it.
No, yeah. I mean,
They're
this
giving me
was-
my privacy.
It was Civil War. I mean, times were tough. Sometimes you had to shit wherever you could.
But look at that. Look at the look on my face.
I think
Like-
I think maybe you had something spicy the night before.
I was photobombing twice.
They're like, Mr. Lincoln, and I think we can cut him out of the picture. Okay, take
Don't you dare.
it.
Look, they're appalled.
Yeah. Like if we just don't look at him.
That's what that's what happens when you beat them to the bucket. Sorry, Mr. President.
He's more disappointed that he had to use the bucket.
Yeah, you know what? I'm next. Well, look at that hat he's got. He's lucky I didn't take that.
I always said that's why he got shot. I mean, he went to the theater and he wore that really tall hat, and the guy behind him was just pissed off. That's all. I can't see.
Hey, fuck out of the way. You don't move that hat, I'm gonna put a bullet in it.
And that's exact. And the rest is history.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. And they tried to burn the guy. The guy who shot him, they tried to burn him out of a punky old barn. Ah, fuck you, had it coming.
It also happened in Brother Where Art Thou? They burned him out of a barn.
Look him.
But
Fucking hut.
there's
That's sick, Andy.
it's sick. Here's
Oh, he put my
here's-
head on Matthew Perry's body.
that time you went for a jog with David Lee Roth.
Oh man, now that's downtown Brooklyn, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I had a couple of fresh oranges in my shirt. You know how they throw Rocky the apple when he jogs by? They threw me 2 tangerines and a basketball.
Oh.
Look at Matthew.
I mean,
rest in R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
I think-
R.I.P.
Moment of silence for Matthew.
Idiot. He was no friend. Matthew. Look at David Lee Roth. He was just loving life.
Oh well, he was happy to be outside, fresh air, roaming free.
Looks like he's ready to jump.
Might as well jump.
You might as well.
Yeah. So,
Hello, Andy.
hi, Len. How are you?
Pretty good.
It's just nice to spend, and we are going to hang out actually in person, so that's nice. But this is also nice to spend this birthday celebration together too.
Yeah, we're celebrating our birthdays together.
That's right. That's right.
You'll
And,
get it, you fuck. I learned how to do some Photoshop, and you're dead.
This isn't my best work. This is definitely not my best work.
Remember
but,
all the Snebble Rebel pictures in high school? A
we
friend
were
of ours-
photoshopping
Oh,
before there was a Photoshop.
Yeah,
we,
long before.
we would go into the yearbook room and get all the rejected pictures and we'd cut our friends' heads out and put tape on the back and post them on. And we'd go to the copiers in the main office and make copies and plaster the hallways and stuff because there wasn't a photo. There wasn't even an internet. Our computers didn't have hard drives in them. You had to put floppy disks in them.
We were
because
hard
old.
and floppy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Not in that order.
Probably not in that order. So have our first celebrity. And as celebrities go, they don't really get much bigger than this next celebrity, except for our last celebrity. I mean,
David
save
Lee
that.
Roth.
We couldn't get David Lee Roth. I will tell you that, but this is a pretty big celebrity.
Aardvark.
Well, seasons of greetings, Lenny and Andy. Congratulations to you both as you host your birthday extravaganza episode of the Nonsense Zone podcast. And my feelings are a little hurt. I was expecting to celebrate with you on this particular podcast. I mean, I'm on Podstars, you could have asked. And I've also got a great big North Pole birthday shout out to you, Lenny, as you will soon complete another amazing and stellar trip around the sun, May the 19th, when you turn 47. You're currently a member of my Christmas 5-star North Pole VIP squad, a perennial nice listener, and a great listener. But it hasn't always been this way, has it, you dingbat? You've not always been the role model that you are today. Listen up, you dweeb. I'm making a list and checking it twice like I always do, and I will not hesitate to throw your sorry carcass on my naughty list, you goof. You're doing pretty good today, but you've been on the naughty list more years than you haven't. I just can never turn my back on you, you goof. Listen, Lenny, in spite of your shenanigans, I am a big fan of the Nonsense Zone, and it appears that you joining Peers Anonymous has helped you somewhat curb your desire to pee in weird places. Just remember, you dork, the fireplace is a no-pee zone, and you'll start using the toilet like everyone else, or you're going to be on my naughty list for life. Kabish?
I gotcha.
Yeah, Lenny, tough love from Santa. But it's just what you need, just what you deserve. This is not a laughing matter. Things will be different. Tread lightly, my friend. You've just entered the no-nonsense zone. Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, whoa. Who the fuck was that?
I think Santa got into the eggnog because I specifically wrote out your catchphrase and he screwed it up. I mean, and I know I screw it up, but I'm not reading.
Oh, what did he say? I thought he got it.
No, he didn't call you a citizen. He said you weren't always. Yeah, he left the word citizen out. But
that asshole.
fucking Santa.
Santa was funny. Does that guy like do that stuff or something?
Well,
That's a
we'll
secret
talk.
you got to keep. Yeah,
We'll talk. We'll
yeah.
talk.
Yeah, that was funny, Andy. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm glad you
Nice.
like that. As far as I mean, he was on Miracle on 34th Street. I mean, this is a big star.
Dude, that guy crawls into people's houses unannounced. Maybe he's the juggler.
Yeah, I had trouble coming up with a funny description. So what I called him, I forgot what I said.
A silly son of a bitch.
Said he was. I don't know if you're reading the descriptions under the names, but I try to put funny stuff in there.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Like a big dork, like Santa said. You fucking fool! I forgot to put it on full screen.
Oh well,
But I saw him. I saw him all right though. I saw his penis was peeking out of his shorts.
yes, yeah, you can freeze frame on that.
Mhm.
But
That was nice. That was nice. Santa Claus.
You did not. You got. You. I mean, you got a happy birthday from Santa Claus.
You know what his candy cane must look like?
I bet all the stripes are gone. I mean,
Oh well, it's been sucked on so much. It's probably all white.
right. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Would you give? Would you give Santa's candy cane a little kiss if he promised you a really nice gift?
Depends on the gift, on how nice. Do I get to know what the gift is ahead of time,
yeah.
or do I
You
have
can
to take his
request.
word for it?
No, you can request. You can request the nice gift, and if he promises to pull through, would you give his candy cane a little kiss?
Could it be like, hey, I would like $1 million?
Yeah, Yeah, one reasonable gift.
I'll do a lot of shit for $1 million.
Are you kidding? I'd hum while I kissed it.
Yeah. If there are any rich billionaire gay people out there that are just willing to degrade some guy,
Yes.
I mean, I'm your guy.
I would use this after the kiss. Maybe a little bit more than $1 million though, because nowadays that ain't gonna go very far.
Well, $1 million would
It would help.
no, I would definitely like more than $1 million, but $1 million would pay off my house and would pay off all my debt. And
I
it would
guess
be
I'd
a
do this
good
one.
chunk of money into my retirement.
Would you go in with the long pucker, or would you just go in and out with the peck?
Whatever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah,
No, it's only $1 million. It's only $1 million within reason, though. So yeah, if it was $1 billion, you're like, dude,
Andy, come on. Yes. Santa could use us like a plastic buck. No.
together. I mean, we'll split the billion. I mean,
Oh yes.
mhm.
Oh yes. Same room,
Oh yeah. Oh,
close face to face.
we'll make eye contact the whole time.
Santa. Looks like it's time to fill your stocking, Andy.
That might should take some of the trauma out of it.
Oh yeah.
Look at him.
Every time
That
you
was
could
my
be at
girl.
you could be at a stoplight, and any cool car you could ever get your hands on, and everybody that looked over would be like, he did.
Yep. And you worry about how you're going to pay your bills this week.
Yep.
And I'm going
I let Santa stuff my stocking.
and
Twice.
I'll never work a day in my life again.
Ho ho ho.
I'm going to go to my island that I bought and
Yeah, you're sick.
yep, I am sick.
An island.
Sick of working.
Come off your island, Andy. Come out. Come out.
Sorry.
Oh, that was fun, Andy.
Oh, I'm
There he
glad you
is.
like that.
There he
So
is. Matthew Perry.
here's the Battle of Okinawa. This one turned out a little blurry. I'm not sure why, but yeah, the Battle of Okinawa.
Is that an atom bomb?
No. Probably coming out of your ass. It might have been. Yes.
You know what's funny? Another photo bomb.
Yes.
Twice.
Yep.
The guys
Somebody
behind me had no clue.
Somebody from Newsweek was like, I got this great picture. Oh no, somebody's pooping.
Son of a what? You know, this guy's he's not ruffled by anything.
Or maybe he's a little too ruffled.
I'll be there in a minute, fellas. I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah.
Look how modern that toilet paper is.
I know.
I was
You're
the
holding
talk
it
of
on your
town.
finger though.
Yeah, I was the talk of town. Fella, you want a pie? You want a roll?
Double ply wasn't a thing back then, I don't think.
Oh, the boys. They couldn't stand to watch. They'd rather see the bomb go off.
Yep, it's we'll cover you. Poop.
Hey,
Shit. We'll cover you.
be there in a minute, fellas. Oh, yeah.
Let the man poop in peace. Lay down some ground fire.
Speaking of, we had our friend that floated the birthday wish. I always joked because he couldn't change towns without
Yes.
having to poop.
Every time he went into a different atmosphere,
He pooped.
he pooped.
He always, of course, he ate apples like it was the only thing he was ever going to eat. Which probably didn't help. But the
Remember,
man would
we went to the
change
car show in Syracuse.
poop.
At a dirt bag gas station.
Oh, dirtbag.
And then when we got to the car show in Syracuse, he crawled into the back of my Ford Explorer for a rewipe.
He did. He wanted to make sure he wasn't going to be itchy and scratchy.
I think he must have been already itchy and scratchy to go, yeah.
Yeah, every time the man crossed over a different line of he had to poop.
Yeah.
Poop.
Yep.
Not pee, poop.
Nope. He had to poop.
And we never nicknamed him, we never nicknamed him or branded him anything for the poopy, but he pooped.
No, not for the poop. Yeah.
He pooped.
Mhm.
You betcha he did.
I think it was the laxative that I gave him. It stayed with him.
Mhm.
When we were in 8th grade, I think. So I found this little package of laxative gum.
Mm.
And I just kind of, because I didn't want to fucking laxative.
Mm.
and it was harsh. I mean, it tasted horrible.
Yes.
And so I took it into school like any normal kid would. And I said to, and he, poor guy, you know, it not always, I haven't always been the role model citizen that I am today.
No.
But I
No.
said, hey, I have this gum here, this new kind of chiclets, because that's what it was shaped like. It tastes horrible. I read the directions and it said you had to chew 2 of them for 10 minutes and then spit it out. So I just said, I bet you couldn't chew 2 of these for 10 minutes. And then you can spit it out. And he's like,
yeah.
he's like, hell yeah, I can. Grabbed him out of my hands. And then I forgot about it. You know, like it was like the next period in school, or it was like, and that was like homeroom period. The next period in school, I was like, oh, dude, did you do that? And he's like, well, I chewed on that shit for like a half hour and then I swallowed it. I just like, so I was like, oh, dude, that was a laxative. And he's like, what? And then he messed with us the rest of the day. Like, I don't know if you were part of like any of that, but like we'd be in class and I would look over at RB and he'd go, oh, and we'd be like, and everybody would be on the edge of their seat, like, what's happening?
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
And he's like, no, I'm just kidding.
Now, did it ever happen? Did it ever happen?
Oh, did it happen?
Ah.
So we were sitting in English class, I think, after lunch. And all of a sudden, and I'm sitting right next to him. It couldn't have been any more perfect. Sitting right next to him, and all of a sudden he goes, oh. And I was like, oh, yeah, you've been doing that all day. Yeah. And he's like, oh, dude, I'm serious. Oh, this isn't good. And then he just raises his hand. He's like, I got to go to the bathroom. And he didn't wait for a reply or anything. He just got up and ran out of the room. And then, so like a few minutes later, and it was a really cool teacher. And a few minutes later, I was like, can I go see if he's okay? And she's like, yeah, you can go. I walked in and I could hear it just running out of him.
Oh, yeah.
and I just laughed so hard. And he's just like, and then Snib sold me out.
Oh no, Snibble.
We're sitting in class. I get back. I didn't hang out in the bathroom long. Unfortunately, RB was in there for quite a while. So I was like, all right, I got to go back to class. I went back to class. He's fine. And then Snabble gives out, you want to know what happened? And he gave him a laxative.
Mm-hmm.
Then it went from funny to Andy getting in trouble.
That in the write-up slip.
And I definitely got written up for that.
But you ended up knocking Snibble's teeth out.
One tooth.
Oh, yeah.
One tooth. Yeah, it was an accident. It was not. If he wanted to, Snebble could have killed me with his bare hands.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how long the show. I have no idea how long we've been recording because of the splice.
not that long.
But poor Snebble I haven't had a chance to tell the Snebble story.
Oh, I mean,
he's
it's
been
your birthday show, Len. Tell the story.
Here it comes, Snebble. I'll give you for my birthday. I'll share the Snebble story.
Yay!
Real quick. So, all our friends.
Sorry.
Snebble. So it was like what? Maybe I don't know, our sophomore year or so, maybe ninth
Probably around
grade
there.
or so.
Yeah.
All our friends were playing soccer, but me and Snebble weren't built for soccer. We didn't do the soccer thing. But everybody else was playing, and I don't know why he and I were still at school.
There's a dance.
Oh, okay. And the soccer bus came back from an away game. So me and Snebble had this bright idea. Like, hey, let's go in the locker room. We'll shut the lights off and we'll scare the hell out of everybody.
Windowless locker room, so it was pitch black.
Dark as dark can be. So we ran in there, we shut the lights, and we ran around the corner. There was like a shower room. So we hid in the showers and we waited because right across the shower room, there was an equipment room where all the soccer balls and all that jazz. Perfect to pop out and scare the pants off of everybody. So what happened was we were in the dark waiting. Well, to our surprise, we hear the coach and the teacher that was an assistant coach coming in the locker room ahead of the team, which we didn't plan on that. So I was like, oh, shit. I said their names. Here comes so-and-so and so-and-so. So I said, Snebble, stay here and I'll go see, I'll see what's going on, where they are and whatnot. So
Did you mention where you were in the locker room?
yeah, we were hiding in the showers.
Shower. Okay, yeah.
So Snebble stayed behind in the shower, and I'm creeping across the locker room. Well, I didn't expect it. Well, doesn't the door from the coach's office open up? I'm midway through the locker, dark, pitch dark, man, the locker room. They kick the lights on. Of course, I freeze. And I'm standing in the middle of this locker room by myself. And they look at each other and they look at me and like, the hell are you doing in here in the dark by yourself? And doesn't Snebble come running around the corner from the showers, making his Snebble noise. So they looked at each other and they're like, what are you two doing in there in the dark, in the showers together? Like, well, we were like, no. And they're like, oh. So not that was bad enough. The very next day we had gym class, first period. So there's the coach. You know, he's our gym coach as well, and the soccer coach, and he's taking roll call, and he starts to laugh, and he says, Lenny Esposito, Chris Stransky, calls us by name. He says, I don't know what in the hell you guys were doing in the dark in the shower last night. And he says, but on my way home, which he lived about 20 minutes from us, he says, on my way home, he goes, I was laughing so goddamn hard. He goes, I had to pull my truck over. I couldn't see the road. And for many years after, some of our friends with younger siblings heard the story from the same gym teacher. What were we doing in there? I told you to stay put.
He told you to stay put.
If he would have just
if you would have stayed put, yeah,
they would have just thought I was a complete weirdo. Like, okay, standing in a dark locker room, which was odd, but I was by myself, I guess.
Right.
But no, here comes Snebble. Like I said, me and Snebble were kind of built the same, and we were a perfect match. It was horrible. It was a horrible situation.
It's a horrible.
I'll never forget it. As soon as I heard him whip around the corner out of the shower, I remember going, this is not good. This is never going to go down good for us. But you know what? We had Fug.
Yes.
You were using Fug.
Yeah, you used Fug. It was a shower or FUD. Sorry.
Stay put, I said. You idiot.
Just listen. If you just listen.
Snapple, stay here. I'll go see. What are you doing here by yourself? That just made us two guys that were making sweet love in the shower and the high school locker room.
Yes.
Thank you, Snapple. Thank you.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh man, I'll never forget it.
Yes.
Never. So that was one of the very, very many Snebble stories that I hold close to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
We were
That's a good
labeled
one.
two high school kids making love in a dark, showery.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, different era, you know. Definitely not.
We'd be even cooler now.
Now you'd be cool. Then you were picked on a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Now they'd be like, man, fucking all right.
We're all like, yeah, guys, what were you doing in the shower in the dark by yourself?
Oh man, the things. I mean, that ran through that man's head. He lived in Canton, which is, you got the gym teacher driving home. He had to pull his truck over because it was that or crashing on.
It may be why he left the school. He went on to a different school.
Yeah, eventually he left.
Yep, might be because of that.
He was jealous.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a good story, Len.
I don't know what you guys were doing in that shower. Remember, he spoke with a southern accent, even though he was from the
He's
area.
from Lisbon, New York. Yeah.
Yep. He's like, y'all, I don't know what y'all doing in that shower that time. If he's watching, God love you.
Yep. Oh, we only have a few clips left here. There's say goodbye to Len on the shitter on the battlefield. There's a time we got to hang out.
Oh yeah,
we got to hang out, and
whose car was that?
That was the gym teachers.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when he locked the doors and tried to take advantage of you.
Yep. Oh, yeah. We don't want to talk about that. That one still hurts.
Look at Len Diesel and Andy Walker.
Look at the guns on Len. This is backed with exercising in the regime and everything.
Oh man, look at the cross.
Oh yeah. Len's a religious guy.
God love you. I actually like that picture. Save that one.
I'll save that. I'll make a calendar for you if you'd like.
Oh yeah.
You can buy it on nonsensezone.com. The Lenny birthday calendar.
We could call it Unfast and Furious. Hey now, yo! I've done that pose before.
Oh,
Oh man, I think I know that guy. Is that the Cactus Grill?
it might have been the Cactus Grill. That would probably be me at the in the khaki shorts.
That was
cargo
my
shorts.
reaction when the little kid's like, "Look, they're peeing, Daddy, they're peeing." That was me. Like, what the fuck, man? Mind your business.
No, it can't go.
I'm trying to take a leak here. Oh, you betcha! Look at my arm, like the left arm, like the
Okay.
difference between the left and the right.
You're like,
Hey, I was cupping.
Hey,
Maybe
you
I
were
was
cupping.
gonna give you a fit.
It's possible.
Yeah, I was gonna give your
Oh.
doorstop a whack. Oh yeah, look at that guy. That's nice, Andy. That's nice. Nice shorts. I like your shorts.
Thank you. I actually have a pair just like that.
Yes.
They say you're not supposed to wear cargo shorts. It's not cool, but I'm not cool, so I wear cargo shorts.
Oh, what's not cool today will be cool tomorrow, Andy.
That's right. That's right.
Hmm.
There's
Oh,
one
man.
getting ready for the birthday special.
That's me right before I mowed the lawn. What's in my left hand? Is it a candle?
It's a candle.
It looks like I'm lighting my nipple on fire.
You might have been. I mean, who knows? You're into some shit, you know? I don't know.
Oh man.
Hmm.
From the waist down, the things that were going on there.
Oh,
I had it in the cake.
you did.
I had my
Yeah,
candle in the cake.
You did.
My birthday candle.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Ah,
I think
that's
this is.
nice,
I think.
Andy.
I think the next slide is the last one.
Let's have it.
There's Len frolicking in the flowers.
Oh, tiptoeing through the tulips.
Yep.
Look, I did it. I did it.
Yep. You were.
Did it. I did it. That
You were
was me coming
psyched.
down the mountain. I made it up the mountain and back.
Yep.
That's me on the
You
way
went on the
back.
hike. You went on the hike. You,
I
yeah,
did
it
it.
was, a
Oh,
successful
man.
hike. Yeah.
Oh,
Tiptoeing through
that's
the
living.
tulips.
That's living right there.
Yep. There's a happy guy right there.
Oh,
that was
look how
actually
happy he
the.
is.
That was actually the first one I did. The first picture I did.
Oh man, that sums it all up.
I was like, you know what? This went well. I'm gonna make more, and so that I made a lot more.
Woo-wee.
And that's why we don't have any actual content for this week. It was
Oh,
just
yes.
a slideshow because this takes some time.
That's nice, Andy. I like it. I like
I'm glad. I'm glad. You know, so you go to www.nonsensezone.com where you can no, I don't have anything up there. But sure. Go on there and we'll sell it as a calendar.
You know, I just thought of something else funny. Cena RB made a birthday appearance.
He did.
That's the fella who used to draw all these little cartoon pictures of people that we knew, teachers and whatnot. And every once in a while, I'd be sitting there. If I didn't beg for one of the pictures, I'd get surprised by them. And I'd be sitting in class, and one sheet of paper would fly up in front of me, and it would be a hand-drawn picture, identical cartoon of like our history teacher doing naughty things.
RB could have been he could have been a cartoonist.
Oh,
Man. Yeah, he definitely not just the ability to draw, which was outstanding, but the funny. I mean, he's funny.
Well, see, I had good.
Oh, I was going to say I've often said, and I truly, in my heart of heart, believe this that I'm a funny person, but in our high school class, I wasn't even in the top 5 of the funniest people, and it's people like Len and RB, Snabble, that. More people, Streeter, all leaps and bounds funnier than me. I mean, we had a funny group of guys, and RB was at the top of that list. I mean, really, really clever, quick-witted guy. Yeah,
he loved nudity, and I accidentally dropped one of his homemade little pictures in the locker room when we were younger, and the same gym teacher. He
was him that found
he wasn't in the picture.
Right.
He picked the picture up, and I looked over my shoulder. And I was like, oh, thought for sure. Oh man, we're gonna get in trouble. What did he do? He read the scriptures on the picture, and it said, and I'll never forget, Snebble, one of his other nicknames was Baby Bear. Well, he was in the picture making sweet love to that big woman that you called PHAT. So the letter said that the picture said, and I'll never forget the Southern accent. He gave oh, baby bear, You make the flab on my ass shake or jiggle. Yes, he read it out loud.
Oh man.
I never got that picture back, but you know damn well that gym teacher still has it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you probably kept it.
Oh, baby bear, you make the flab on my ass jiggle, it said. And
So one
baby
thing
bear
that-
was putting it to her.
One thing that he mastered the art of drawing was pants down,
Oh,
like,
yes. Belt.
exposed ass.
Remember the belt?
The belt hanging off the side.
The look
and the
over.
pants down with the look over. Yeah.
I-
Oh, he had mastered that drawing.
I still have some.
Oh, really? I would love to
Yeah.
see some of those.
Oh, I
Yeah.
still have some.
That's great.
And you know, the funny thing is, he still has the capability. You know, he
Yeah.
does. That filthy fucker was supposed to send me one in the mail. Now that would be a birthday gift.
Oh, it would. It would.
Hey, there's enough of this to go around.
It's enough for everybody. It's a birthday. It's a birthday spectacular.
All you got to do is show up, and it'll be spectacular.
Are you ready to see who the big celebrity is?
Bigger than Santa?
Bigger than Santa, bigger than Dustin Hoffman.
Oh wow! Oh yeah.
It does not get any bigger than this celebrity.
You lay it on me, Andy.
All right.
Lay it on me.
Hi, Lenny. It's me, everybody's favorite Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I just wanted to take a quick little break from my very busy schedule of, miracles and, of course, other really important Jesus duties up here in heaven, so that I could personally wish you the most blessed and heavenly happy 47th birthday. And congratulations on beating my high score of 33.
33? You filthy fuck.
Which, to be fair, was kind of a lot back then.
Yeah, say it.
Be respectful.
Lenny, I just wanted you to know that I'm a big fan of the Nonsense Zone. Yeah, seriously. Big fan of yours. Not so much of Andy's. Anyways, I should also let you know that I've seen everything you've done, Lenny. I mean, everything. And not just me. You should probably be aware. All of your dead relatives and ancestors, well, at least the ones that made it here to heaven, they've got a front row seat to that freak show.
Ooh, that's rough.
And they have a lot more time on their hands than I do. I'm actually busy. I got things to do. Like these mansions, for example. They're not going to build themselves. So, time to get the carpentry skills and get back to the grind, if you know what I mean.
Build it. Yes.
You should stay blessed, okay? All right. And, you might want to go ahead and find your own heaven. I mean, I'm really good at forgiving, don't get me wrong. It's just that it might be a little awkward for you. You know, what with everything that's transpired. Okay, I gotta get going, though. Seriously, you would not believe how long it takes to build one of these things. Whew. Stay blessed, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Amen.
Bye, Jesus. Ah. Fuck. There's no explaining. There's none.
None? Well, I mean, wasn't it like Saint? Is it Saint? Well, ironically enough, Saint Peter that you have to like explain everything to before you can get through the gates.
Saint Peter, things he's
Maybe
gonna
Saint
bring
Paul.
up.
I don't remember. But yeah, where they go down through the list and like, oh, you remember the time you stuck Ken's cherry tomatoes in your ass?
Oh, I wonder if he finds the humor in any of it.
think he's got a tremendous sense of humor. But you
well,
still may have some explaining to do.
we're gonna have one hell of a good laugh. Remember back in the day when answering machines were popular, I guess, or the thing to have if you weren't home.
Yeah,
you didn't have
everyone
cell
had-
phones. So they
Yeah,
had
everyone
answering
had
machines.
one. There was no
Oh.
voicemail.
I remember when I was younger, my father was out, he had his own truck, and my mom would go off with him. And I'd be home for weeks at a time by myself. Oh boy. So I would change the message on the machine. Oh, I remember my parents like, change it, change it back. Oh, because I remember my dad would come home from work and be like, yeah, a couple guys from work had called while he was out on, friends of his, like, I had to call back like 3 times just to make sure I heard what I heard. Yeah. Oh, and he heard it. They heard it.
Mhm,
Good
mhm.
times. Oh, I
Yeah.
miss that.
I miss answering machines. Yes, because it was always like you get home and you're like, I'm going to check the machine.
Oh,
Well,
we
yeah.
had multiple calls because people were like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
They were doing what? They
Right.
couldn't answer why?
I
Oh,
remember
there's-
yours for a long time. Just was dong. I was
Mm.
from 16 Candles. Going automobile. That was the
Mm.
entire message.
You're like, oh, the reasons why we couldn't answer the phone, my parents were like, change it. Like, well, if we're doing that, we can't answer the phone.
Exactly.
I mean, you
Exactly.
can't answer the phone.
No, not like that.
Well, I came up with many reasons why we couldn't answer the phone. I should have wrote them down.
You're a creative fella.
I wanted to let them know that's why. Because we can't answer the phone right now. Well, what are you doing? I told them why we couldn't.
Remember I got in trouble at work when we worked together because my professional voicemail said, you've reached Andy from the I can't answer the phone right now because I'm either on the phone away from my desk or out in the parking lot riding a pony. And people loved that. I got so many about there's Andy's pony. There's Andy's pony. I'd love to meet Andy. I get comments and stuff like that. People got a kick out of it. It wasn't that funny, but it was something unexpected in the office place until like one of the senior vice presidents called and left me and called my supervisor and was like, tell him he has to get that off his phone right now. This is a business place. Blah, blah, blah.
No ponies. No
ponies.
ponies.
No
what were you doing
ponies.
to the what did you do to the pony?
I was riding the pony.
Oh, okay.
I said specifically, I'm out in the parking lot riding the pony.
Then you killed it and made bubble gum out of its hooves.
Yeah. I mean, why let it go to waste?
You know how that guy feel when he heard the. You're out in the parking lot. You had to go kill the pony. You had to shoot the poor pony.
Well, that's because I couldn't have it on my voicemail anymore.
What was the pony's name? Prickly Pete.
It was Prickly Pete. It was Prickly Pete. I'm glad you remembered, Len.
That's my birthday gift to you, Andy.
Thank you.
Prickly Pete.
That was great. So that is our first annual birthday extravaganza. Len and
Thank
I have
you, Andy.
always had the same or pretty close to the same birthday. So get to celebrate it.
Happy birthday, Andy.
Happy birthday, Len. Many, many more.
Many, many more.
Yeah.
This is waiting
It's
for you.
mine. Oh, I'll see you
Protect him.
Friday. I'll see you Friday. I'll pick that up
Protect him.
along with the lotion.
Next Friday, not this Friday.
Oh, next Friday.
Right? Next week, right?
That was
Yeah,
this
'cause I-
Friday.
No,
You're leaving. You're leaving.
Andy.
I thought it was Saturday. Yeah, okay. We'll see.
Oh, he's in a big hurry now because I showed him this.
Well, I mean, I want to get there.
Ooh, here he comes. The anticipation's killing him.
It's a lot, man. I mean, I don't have a lot to look forward to these days.
Maybe I'll use the Gojo. It's got a little pumice in it, a little grit.
Oh, I like the pumice. I like the pumice.
Well, thank you, Andy. That was fun.
I'd like to thank Len for being here and for being a great friend. I'd like to thank the guys at the Schnozcast for having us on this past week. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Like, again, I hope you all tuned in to YouTube so you got to like see the visuals. And I'd also like to say that if you ever play Leapfrog with a unicorn, you shouldn't do that. I fucking screwed up my goddamn sign off.
You moron! Get the fuck out of here! And you know what? Say goodbye to the lotion, Andy. Say goodbye to the lotion.
Stupid! It's stupid.
You idiot! The green screen. Get rid of it.
I know. I didn't have time to take down the green screen. Never play Leapfrog with a unicorn. Well, yeah. See,
What a fucking fool!
I did it again.
Thanks everybody for the birthday wishes.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night, Andy. I'm gonna use this on myself. No, all of it. I'm gonna use all of it.
Drive fast, stay to the left. Never play Leapfrog with a unicorn. And remember to always keep on keeping on. Bye.
You did it, Andy.
I
You
did
did
it.
it.
Bye.